Max White, the next Kurt Warner? I don't think so. And why the Indianapolis Colts would be really, really good in a Super Bowl contender if Carson Wentz would just stop turning the freaking ball over. And finally, how you are going to get paid to watch this one. Let's get it.
This is Enough Said Sports.
Hey guys, I hope all is well in your world. It is all well here at Enough Said Sports as we come to you with another NFL preview and prediction video here on YouTube. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day or your evening, whenever you may be watching this, to support us here on YouTube. We want to talk to you about a matchup that's coming on actually on Thursday, November the 4th on Fox at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the New York Jets going up against the Indianapolis Colts. The spread in this one is the Colts are favored by 10.5, and the total is 47. Also, guys, want to remind you, if you like this sort of content, please join us on Patreon. Click the first link in the description box below. Become a true fan of Enough Said Sports. Get all our exclusive picks for NFL, NBA, and college football. It's only $30 a month or $1 a day. Definitely take advantage of that and show us some love and support over there. Now let's talk about this, what I talked about at the top of the video. We'll start with the New York Jets here. Max White, I'm going to recap that really quick. Max White played his heart out today, played unbelievable, got the win up against those Cincinnati Bengals in upset fashion at home. 34-31. The New York crowd was chanting his name. It's a great story. It's wonderful and all of that stuff, but it's about to come to a screeching halt this particular week right here. That phenomenon, for those of you who are new to my content, have never been with us here on the channel, it's the Wounded Tiger Theory. That is a classic Wounded Tiger theory alert there, where Zach Wilson is out. You get this kid, Mike White, coming in. Nobody knows who he is. His teammates rally behind him because the Jets have no chance to win this football game. The Cincinnati Bengals relax, and voila, you get an upset victory. And now the world is buzzing over Mike White, thinking that, he's the next Kurt Warner, and bettors everywhere are going to fall into the trap on this game. But we'll get into that here in just a little bit. I am very happy for the young man. I'm really happy that he was able to have a moment like that. I'm sure that a moment like that is something that he's worked very hard to get and probably has been dreaming of his entire life. And it's really good to see stuff like that happen, and I'm really happy for him. So this is in no way to cast any aspersions on him or the New York Jets. The fact of the matter is this, guys. The New York Jets are not a very good football team. They're struggling on defense. They're struggling on offense. And today they caught lightning in a bottle. And it happens sometimes any given Sunday. So, but they're still a really bad football team. On the other side, the Indianapolis Colts, I said it at the top of the video, if Carson Wentz would just stop turning the football over, this Indianapolis Colts team would be something to be reckoned with. They would have to be considered in the discussion at the very top of the AFC, because they have all the other things. They have all the tools. They got the defense. They got the receivers. They got the offensive line. But they do also have a quarterback who can't stop turning the football over, which is why he's no longer located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, one Carson Wentz. He has to stop turning the football over. If they can get him to quit turning the football over, the Indianapolis Colts have a real chance to do something in the AFC. Now, moving forward on the betting aspect of things, we'll start back over there with the New York Jets. Mike White is the starter for now. Zach Wilson will probably be out another couple weeks here. He had a QBR today of 54.3, which is not bad. Offensive line, they're ranked 30th in offensive line efficiency this season so far, 27th in total defense. And film-wise, you really can't take a lot away from their game because of the Wounded Tiger Theory alert. it supersedes all understanding. And for whatever reason, it tends to work and it tends to cover, and they tend to pull the upset. They played as well today as I've seen them. I think that had a lot to do with the Cincinnati Bengals relaxing and not taking them very seriously. But nevertheless, they played very, very well today. They are to be commended, but I don't think you can really glean a whole lot from the film when you watch it from today. On the other side, Carson Wentz, QBR is 54 total. Not bad, not great. They're ranked 17th in offensive line efficiency. Some of that a lot of it is on Carson Wentz is the reason why they're not higher in that regard, because this is a very, very good offensive line. When you look at it man for man, Carson Wentz has a tendency to hold a football. And when he does that, looking for the big play, he tends to cause additional sacks, which hurts the offensive line efficiency rating quite a bit. And then also turnovers also hurts the efficiency rating. And as I spoke about earlier, Carson Wentz is a turnover machine. So that has a lot to do with it. This offensive line is significantly better than 17th in the league. I assure you of that. Defensively, they're 15th. Middle of the road, not bad. Pretty solid defense. Again, they've been put in some really bad situations because of Carson Wentz's turnover problem that they've been having throughout the year. When there's not turnovers and things like that, this is a very, very solid defense and a very good defense. When I looked at the film from today from the Titans, we correctly predicted that game, by the way. We had Tennessee pulling the upset there. They just made too many mistakes, man. They really, really made a lot of mistakes in this football game against the Tennessee Titans. Titans made their share of mistakes as well. And obviously the game went to overtime. It was very, very close game, 34-31. Could have really gone either way. But in the end, Carson Wentz throws an interception in overtime, and that leads to the field goal that ends up beating them. So, just too many mistakes from Carson Wentz. If Carson Wentz can clean it up a little bit, this team, they would have won today as well. So looking at this contest, guys, spread-wise, I really like the Indianapolis Colts here. I know that there's going to be a lot of people really tempted to take the Jets in this spot because of what you just saw them do to Cincinnati. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for the cheese. Don't take the cheese. Take the Colts. The Colts are going to cover this thing minus 10.5. And I also like the Colts on the money line. I'm going to stay off the total here. I have a slight lean on it. I would lean under, but I would not bet that because these defenses, because of the mistakes that Carson Wentz makes a lot of times, that causes more points to be scored than there probably should be. And I do believe this Mike White is going to make some mistakes here, so it could get over as a result of all that. So I'm just going to stay off of that. We'll go with the Indianapolis Colts minus 10, and we'll just take the easy money. Colts on the money line here. It's a slam dunk. They're going to take care of business. No disrespect to the New York Jets, but this ain't the Wounded Tiger theory anymore. This is game 2 of the Wounded Tiger. And, the Colts are going to be ready. They're going to have film on Mike White. They're going to have time to prepare for him. You're going to see a much different situation for Mike White for the New York Jets. So, New York Jets fans, do you think I'm wrong? Do you think Mike White could be your next Kurt Warner? Okay, could he be that? You guys were chanting his name today at the stadium. And Colts fans, hey, what do you think about your quarterback Carson Wentz? What do we need to do to get this guy to quit turning the football over? And finally, guys, let me know what you think about this pick. As always, really appreciate all the support. Again, if you like this content, please join us on Patreon. Click the link in the description box below and check us out on there and get the aid your bank account needs. So thanks. Have a great and wonderful night, and I will talk to you again soon. Take care, guys.